with you, I just wanted to gloss over this. To be honest with you, it literally breaks my heart. And I'm like, how could this be? I mean, how could this be? This is what it said of Noah after all that he did, walked with the Lord for 120 years and came out of the ark, and he has this rainbow. Genesis chapter 9, verse 18. Noah's sons who came out of the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These three were Noah's sons, and from them the whole earth was populated. And Noah was a man of soil and began by planting a vineyard. He drank some of the wine, and he became drunk and uncovered himself in the tent. Ham, the father of Canaan, saw his father naked and told his two brothers outside. And Shem, Japheth, took a cloak and placed it over both of their shoulders. Walking backwards, they covered their father's nakedness. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father naked. When Noah awoke from his drinking and learned what his youngest son had done to him, he said, Canaan is cursed. He verbally abused him in his drunkenness. And he will be the lowest of slaves to his brothers. Here is a great man of God for 120 years, trusted God, responded to God, believed God. And this is the first sign of wine that is used for drunkenness in the Scriptures, is the first prophetic word ever connected to judgment. And when you look at this story, you realize that when he awoke, he verbally abused his son. I mean, he spoke a harsh word of judgment over his son. Listen, if you don't take responsibility for your own sin, we all have a tendency to blame others, and that's what he did. Noah, for whatever reason, couldn't say, I am sorry, please forgive me. He blamed others. He blamed his son for his drunkenness. He blamed his son for his actions, and he cursed him. What you and I do affects the people around us. And sometimes it affects our family. And we can create all kinds of problems in our life when we come to the place where we can no longer admit where we're wrong. We can no longer say, I'm sorry. Instead, what we do many times, we get just very defensive and we just blame others. And so Noah became very verbally abusive while he was drunk. He speaks a word of judgment into his youngest son's life, and it affected his youngest son's life. For the rest of his life, it was a negative, powerful influence in his son's life. Obedience yesterday does not guarantee obedience tomorrow, unfortunately.